and Chris Gethings. Midnight Sail, Ben Pauling, Harrison Bezic. Irish Buccaneer, Philip Hobbs, interesting this one, back to hurdles. Richard Johnson takes the ride. Radmore's Revenge, Sophie Leach, Fairy Wrath, Nick Gifford. Then we've got Provo for Paul Nichols, an interesting one. Sam Twiston Davis, he's had injury problems. Topolsky, Aidan Coleman, David Arbuthnot, the outsider. All the Gear, No Idea. Ryan Hatch, 10-1. Number 12, Leave It Be. Winning Spark is in there as well. Wiley Fox and James Eustace, Lawton Park, and Susie Smith, 10-1. Number 15. And Paddock's Lodge rounds them off. Number 16, for Andrew Thornton, is the non-runner. Let's get across to Mick Fitz.
Well, Richard Johnson's a
stamina for the veterans, some of them less veteran than others. David Fitzgerald down at Newbury.
So approaching the starter, checks his watch. Flag raised. Steadily coming in. And there are fan racing for the opener on Greatwood Charity Day. The Betfair supporting Greatwood Veterans Handicap Hurdle. 2 miles, 5 furlongs, 10 flights, and Fairy Wrath is amongst the leaders early with a white face. Midnight Sail, white cap on the outside, and Provo just following. The red, white and blue. Bothy, the check jacket on the inside, with Ruler of All and Ryan Winks in about 5th, with Looks Like Rain Ted on the outside. Blue and yellow checks ahead of Winning Spark in around about 7th. Lawton Park on the inside. Midfield sit for 2 shades of blue, Wiley Fox. They're approaching the first. Topolsky held up along with the hooded Leave It Be and Radmore's Revenge. A mistake there from Ruler of All at the first. Blundered at that. The jockey stays on board. And all 15 cleared the opening flight of hurdles. Also held up towards the rear, All the Gear, No Idea, the yellow and red stripes, and the orange and green of Radmore's Revenge tucked away on to the right on the inside of the course as they move on towards flight number 2. Midnight Sail and Harrison Bezic just about with the lead. Clears it nicely. And all landing safely over that. Provo is prominent under Sam Twiston Davies, just splitting Fairy Wrath the far side and Midnight Sail, followed by Looks Like Rain Ted and Jack Sherwood. And then Ruler of All recovering from that error. Jamie Moore on the inside on Bothy, the black noseband on as they get over their third. 2/3 of the way back through the field. Another one in a noseband is Lawton Park, just moving a little bit closer now as they've jumped their third, and that will be the last in another circuit. And all 15 of them separated by about 10 lengths in the opener. And it is Fairy Wrath on the inside in the hands of Tom Cannon, to Midnight Sail on the outer. Provo in third, Bothy next to the rail in fourth, with Looks Like Rain Ted on the outside. Between those, Ruler of All with Lawton Park and Wiley Fox, followed by Winning Spark, black and red, Loyaute the purple, Irish Buccaneer sitting on the inside, Richard Johnson, the JP McManus Silks, ahead of All the Gear, No Idea, Leave It Be, Topolsky, and Radmore's Revenge is being eased off at the back of the field, and Radmore's Revenge, hopefully he's all right, but he has been pulled up by Paul Maloney as they're onto the far side. 4 flights of hurdles ahead of them, and it is Fairy Wrath that has the lead, just to Midnight Sail. Coming over there next. Slightly messy jump at it, back in the field from Leave It Be, but didn't lose too much momentum as they continue on. Provo still sits in third with Looks Like Rain Ted to the outside, Bothy on the inner, and then in between them Lawton Park, Loyaute in midfield with Winning Spark. A mistake there by Midnight Sail, and just dropped back a couple of positions as a result. So they're in between the second and third flights over on the far side. Wiley Fox midfield towards the outside, also just being squeezed along. A little slap down the shoulder from Jack Quinlan as they move on towards their next. Winning Spark is on the extreme left at the moment. Topolsky out the back as they come over their next obstacle, number 6, and it's just Fairy Wrath, Midnight Sail. Provo is in behind. Midnight Sail now chased along. Looks Like Rain Ted on the outside. In behind Loyaute, the mare, Kieran Gethings on board with Ruler of All. Still sitting on the inside of the track is Bothy, followed by Irish Buccaneer as they jump the last one over on the far side. Leave It Be, the handicap debutant, has only got All the Gear, No Idea, Topolsky and Wiley Fox behind, but Barry Geraghty still sitting fairly still on the grey as they're about to have completed a full circuit, turning left away from the back straight. And it's Fairy Wrath, who's having his first run over hurdles for 3 years. He's much better known as a chaser, in front of Looks Like Rain Ted. Provo is now chased along. Bothy on the inside where he's been throughout, and then Midnight Sail to the outer with Jackie Duplessis Winning Spark just about widest of all. And they're followed by Lawton Park, chased along. Loyaute is buried period. Johnson just getting to work on Irish Buccaneer, and then Leave It Be on the inside in company with Ruler of All and Topolsky. But into the home straight is where they're coming, and it is Fairy Wrath that has the lead to Bothy. Now just asked to come and chase this leader. Provo is in third, ahead of Loyaute. She's running a very big race as they run on towards their third last. Looks like Rain Ted is chased along. So 3 out, Fairy Wrath, he jumped it ahead of Bothy. Irish Buccaneer responding to pressure, the green and yellow hoop jacket, followed by Leave It Be. Loyaute is towards the stand side with Provo, and then Ruler of All. It's Fairy Wrath in front as they race towards the second last. Irish Buccaneer, Bothy, Loyaute stand side, Provo, and then Leave It Be still trying to stay on from All the Gear, No Idea, as they run towards the second last. Fairy Wrath over on the far side, lands ahead. Loyaute the near side doing her own thing. In between them, Irish Buccaneer, and then they run on from Leave It Be. Lawton Park was a faller at the second last as they run towards the last. Irish Buccaneer, it's slow motion stuff. Geraghty getting there on the grey, coming into it, Leave It Be, and he looks quite confident at the final flight. Leave It Be challenging Irish Buccaneer. Fairy Wrath is back in third, clear of Provo and Loyaute. Leave It Be in the hood, he's now being asked to go and win the race, and is edging on now from Irish Buccaneer, and it is Leave It Be, not your everyday veteran, on his handicap debut, is gradually stretching clear on the run to the line to win under Barry Geraghty for Neil Mulholland. Leave It Be the winner. Irish Buccaneer in second, Provo was third, Loyaute in fourth. Fairy Wrath is drunk with exhaustion, but is going to get to the line in fifth ahead of All the Gear, No Idea.
Barry Geraghty's got a very good record.